The most common thing that I hear from these trainings is we needed something like this long ago. There is a need for this type of program. People are ready to do something. They just don't know what to do. It is through programs like this that we can actually get them engaged in community defense. Optimally, every single person in a community would be a verifier. That's the goal.
Immigration enforcement has increased locally and nationwide during the second administration of President Donald Trump. As videos of masked agents dragging people away go viral, some community members want to keep track of what ICE is doing. Comité Sin Fronteras, an arm of Voces de la Frontera, a Wisconsin-based immigrant and worker rights organization, responds to calls that come in on a hotline, which can be used across Wisconsin to report potential ICE activity.
The hotline is basically just a way to report any potential ICE sightings. So if you think you've seen ICE, if you have seen ICE, if you know for a fact you have, it's a way to call in and get our verifier teams out there to confirm or deny those claims as they come in. Most of the time it isn't confirmed ICE, so there definitely is like anxiety in the community. And that's the main reason for this type of program as well, is to dispel that anxiety among people. I got the number right here on these little cards. It's 800-427-0213. That is the number right there. And that is how statewide we can get involved and get on the ground to help each other and verify and debunk these claims as they come in.
Comité Sin Fronteras has been holding regular training sessions on how to verify and document ICE's activities. The program has been coined La Migra Watch.
So what's going on in Wisconsin, what's going on in Milwaukee, the most important thing to know is that there is ICE in our state. There is ICE in Milwaukee and in many other areas in our state of Wisconsin.
So we're here asking folks to become trained verifiers because there's a saying in Spanish called El Pueblo Salva al Pueblo, which means people are going to save people.
And I came today because I think these policies are cruel and we have a duty to stand up for our communities. You don't have to be a hero and get involved in like a scuffle. You're just there to record. It's all very above board, legal, and you won't be alone. So I think it's doable. I'm a little anxious, nervous, but I'm ready.
What did you get out of today?
I gained confidence about being able to confront militarized police. ICE and their collaborators are going beyond what's legal. These are working people in our community. They're our neighbors. And it's terrifying to think that they could be snatched away. And we have to stand up and support them.
The verifier's goal is to determine whether ICE is actually in the community. Oftentimes, it's a false alarm. But Comité Sin Fronteras still urges use of the hotline to help prevent unnecessary panic in largely immigrant communities.
This type of work has always been very important to me. It's very close to home. I'm Latino. I have family members who can be affected by things like this. It's always been a very near and dear issue. But even if it wasn't, you can see people being ripped from their homes, people being taken off streets.
Wisconsin Watch responded alongside verifiers to a hotline call on August 7th. When we arrived, ICE was not in the area, but members of the FBI and Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office were present, flying a drone. An FBI agent who identified himself as leading the operation would not explain what law enforcement was doing, but said they were not working with ICE at that time.
We responded to a call into our hotline about potential ICE near the UMOS and Target parking lots. A lot of times when we do respond to these calls, we're not catching ICE or like an active ICE operation. It's better to be safe than sorry.
If there is an actual immigration-related action, verifiers will ideally document other details as well. The law enforcement agencies involved, their purpose, make, model, and license plate numbers of their vehicles. Verifiers can also tell those being detained about their rights and ask them whether somebody should be informed about what's happening to them.
We've had people coming in from all around the state wanting to get involved, asking how can I get this started where I am. Seeing people, spreading the hotline out in outreach sessions, giving out packets of information for your rights and putting that hotline in there and seeing it grow from that. It's been a fantastic thing to watch community defense kind of flourish statewide. Like I mentioned, it is growing.